werewolf picture. Never heard of it, never saw it. I love werewolves. What am I going to do? I got to see that. Axum. Never heard of it, never saw it. Looks like a passable slasher. We'll see. Stigmata. I don't know if I'll ever watch that or not. I heard about it. Doesn't really float my boat as far as the theme. Personally, I'm not a super religious person, but I mean, I just don't, things that just get really, it's odd. You know, Da Vinci Code didn't bother me at all. I know a lot of people got their, underwear in a bunch over that. It didn't bother me because I saw it as fictitious work and something just to enjoy, and the book was great. So I dug that. And, but things that get just blatantly sacrilegious, sometimes it can turn me off a little bit. Like I said, I'm not super religious, but I am like a Christian in general. I was raised that way. I don't see any reason to crap all over everybody's religion, anyone's really. The Breed. Looks like there's 2 copies of this. I think this is a decent film, kind of a sci-fi thing, really. Vampires, but not really horror. Now here is a total awesome movie, which I did not own until this. It's My Bloody Valentine. It's the Paramount version. And man, this movie just kicks the dog crap out of the remake. It's a great film. If you haven't seen the original My Bloody Valentine, and you like slashers, Friday the 13th fans, do yourself a favor. Trucks. This is Trucks, aka Maximum Overdrive. Awesome film. Did not own that. Didn't even know that they ever called it Trucks and put it on a VHS. Apparently, Trimark Home Video put this out. We'll be watching that for sure. Laserhawk. Mark Hamill, and it's not a Lucas film. What does that tell you? Might not be watching that. Another Day the World Ended. I'm going to have to check. That's 2 repeats I've seen. And I think I was promised there wouldn't be any repeats. I'll have to check that because I will mention it in the feedback. I always leave feedback for people, and I hope you'll do it for me on eBay. But don't screw me, because I will leave, lukewarm or negative feedback. If you intentionally mislead me, a lot of folks do that. Christina's House. Okay, so nobody I recognize. A generic slasher. Way down on the list. Epoch. I enjoyed that on Sci-Fi. David Keith. Good show. Won't be high on the list, but hey, it's cool to have it. Nice decoration on the wall, right? Someone's Killing the Cool Spirit Pet Squad. I was kind of excited when I saw this once in a lot. It's just the box art looks really killer, and it's kind of an intriguing looking story. I'm going to watch that for sure. Oh, no. Asylum of the Damned. Pretty killer graphic illustration there. Don't know what to expect from this one. It'll be down on the list, but definitely I'll check it out soon. The Horrible Dr. Bones. What can you say about this one? Neat cover. I'm trying to move a little fast, guys. I got 61 in here, and I'm going to get through this before the tape runs out. Anatomy. The subject is you. Not too much to say about that one. Van Damme. Time Cop. Another sci-fi. Actually, you know what? People hate on Van Damme. Back in the 80s, he was the shit. I enjoyed the Van Damme films. I saw many of them in the theater. And only really in the last 10 years has he turned into essentially the kiss of death for low-budget movies. Scream, didn't own that. Classic. We'll be watching that. Something with a really cool cover, and also a John Carpenter Presents. I guess he didn't direct it. But, Body Bags. Looks like Stacey Keach is in it. Definitely want to see that. Holy crap! Got a lot of stuff to watch here. Chris Lambert's Beowulf. I could have sworn I had seen this, but now looking at the back of the box, maybe I haven't. Terror in the Haunted House. Looks like a really, really, really old film, but I dig films like this. Acme Video. Holy shit. Something gives me the feeling a bunch of these have been sitting on shelves for a long while. Bucket of Blood, another Acme Video, another old film, looks like Boris Karloff, maybe. Ah, the legendary Roger Corman produced this film. The classic spoof. Says it was the first film to mix horror and comedy. I don't see Tremors anywhere on it, but you know. Return of the Living Dead 3. Serviceable film. A lot of people hate on this film. I enjoyed it. We'll watch that again for sure. Oh, look. It's not Johnny, it's the leprechaun. He scares me a little. Robert De Niro, Mary Sheedy's Frankenstein, less than $1. Worth watching. The Nightmare. This is too real. Create some effects, move some emotions, save the world. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued by the box art, which is nothing, just a stone wall with the title, and then a bit of a crucifix and a clown there on the back. I don't know what's up with that, but it looks interesting. It is not recommended for children under the age of 13. Escape Velocity. Oh, looks like an early sci-fi killer. Dark Descent, never heard of it, don't know anything about it. Another The Calling, already had this, but it's all good. Definitely be watching that. Probably selling one of them on eBay too. Don't need two. Oh, I did not realize that I had the entire trilogy, but check it out. It's the Leprechaun! And the Leprechaun 2. Wes Craven presents Don't Look Down. Interesting box art. Now this is one of the ones that really made me bid on this. Quicksilver Highway. I just think it's a killer cover. I've never actually watched it, which is odd because it's a Stephen King. Maybe it's a short story that I've read. It sounds so familiar. I'm going to see that for sure. Presuming it plays. Pinocchio's Revenge. Treacher's 6. I have the Treacher's box collection. Unlike a lot of you guys, I actually do dig some of the early Full Moon. I'm not crazy about all the stuff now. It's just like all, you know, party time, pothead, you know, themed, evil bomb type shit. I'm not into that at all. But the older stuff with the puppets, Puppet Master, Subspecies, I love those. I have that box set as well. Doll Man, Trancers, I'm there. Body Snatchers, The Invasion Continues. Have not seen that. Love the Body Snatcher franchise, though. From Hell. That's a newer one there, obviously. I've seen that film. Pretty good. Another Natasha Kinski. Boy, she was working a lot back in the 80s, it looks like. It's called Blind Terror. Waxwork 2. This is badass. I actually got the more recent DVD, which has 2 of the films on one disc, and I do love Waxwork and Waxwork 2. Both are pretty kick-ass, I thought. Here's another really interesting, and it's the last one of the lot. It's called Cyclops, a parallel universe crawling within, and looks like it's put out by the MTI video again. Pretty cool box art. There we go. Okay, guys, so that's it for this lot of 61 horror tapes, and also this episode of Unboxing Horror. Stay tuned for more Unboxing Horror as I'm only getting started. I'm going to try to move over into the big box horror because there are a few that there's some art out there that I've seen watching some of the other collectors that I really want to get, just because I want to have sitting on a rack in my theater on the wall covered with certain ones, and there's a couple out there like Zombie and just a few others that I really want to get on the big box format. And you know, I'm going to be reasonable. You have to invest a little more money. You don't get those for $1 or under $1. And as y'all know, I'm really into getting a lot for the little bit of money that I spend on this. So stay tuned, and I'll be back with the next lot when they get in. I got probably one more lot coming this week. It's a small one, but it's all slashers. So check back for that. And until next time, MVP, you got Johnny Brento. Peace out.
Well, I was on the prowl with my home guitar. We were just about to put the chalk down this backwoods redneck when out of nowhere this horseback riding thug rides over the hill and chops poor Todd's head clean off with a sword. Whack! Just like that. It was just awful.